Hi guys, welcome back. I have an interesting new reading to do today. It's going to be a love reading. It's going to basically be a spread about your relationship or current relationship. Um, it could be one you're thinking about getting into, or it could be the one you are into, and it's just more insights on what you both need from it. So first we're going to pick a pile. These are going to be your oracle cards for the things. We're going to use two different tarot decks today, the Divine, Pastel Journey and the Divine Tarot. And then partner A is going to be Divine Tarot and person B is going to be the Pastel Journey, okay? And whatever side sounds more like you, probably you, okay? We have the Green Aventurine and After the Rain. We have the Ruby and Plant Yourself Here. We have, I always forget this, how to pronounce this stone. It's yellow calcite, and Lineage of the Rose. Then we have Codes of the Seeds, and we have Obsidian, okay? Then go ahead and choose your pile, and then we'll get into it, guys, okay? So for pile one, you chose After the Rain, and then I'm going to read After the Rain and the Green Aventurine, okay? Green Aventurine is like good fortune, especially in games of chance. So After the Rain is silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, accept. And then we're going to read it because the the Rose Oracle is very long, so I'm never going to be able to remember like everything. It's better if I just read it. After the Rain is the very first card in this deck too, by the way. There's something very special and sacred about the moment after it stops raining. The atmosphere has released all that it was holding, and in turn, the earth has been cleansed, replenishing and nourished. It's a similar feeling to the moment after we stop crying, as those salty, healing waters fall. They activate oxygenates and endorphins, and while we may not notice it consciously, noticeable growth will follow. After the Rain is all about hope, healing, beginnings, and endings. Emotions are soothed, broken hearts are mended, time of trial is over, mercy can be felt. There's a moment of relief. A new encouraging silver lining can now be made out in the distance. What's been challenging and difficult has or is about to ease up. If you're being if you've been going through a challenging time, this card is here to reassure you that things are about to ease. You've been through the worst of it and now hope is here. These past weeks, months, or even years have been straightforward. These likely asked you to dig deep and endure hardships that have tested you. But now at long last there are smooth seas ahead. What you learned and how now it's that's after the rain. Get into this, and then the other oracle cards will come in later, but that's just like the essence of it, the rose oracle card, okay? After the rain. Maybe you're coming out of a hard time in a relationship, or you came out of a toxic relationship and you're finally healed enough to get into a new one. And then going to draw 5 cards each. Partner A. All right. Partner B in this relationship. I'm feeling that one. And it exploded again, so somebody has a lot to say. Or this relationship is explosive. I don't think it's in a bad way because the Queen of Swords flipped up for me to see with when this exploded, and when this one exploded, you're about to find out which card I saw. It's right here. Don't spoil that. There goes another one. All right. So these cards are going to mirror each other. So for the first one, we have the two cards read together to show the heart of the relationship, the core values, um, or the meaning of the strengths of the two in the relationship together. So like the value or core of your relationship. So in this deck, the Magician is like the fairy godmother card, and I love it. And it's just like, so basically the fairy godmother's there, but if you don't have a clear intention or purpose, she can help you, right? And then you have the world too. That's so sweet. Like you guys mean the world to each other, and you're like, and they just want to make all your dreams come true. And this, and then you, then B, like this person means the world to B, and they'd do anything for him. And then this one's willing to pull out all the stops and magic tricks to make all of person B's, uh, A is willing to make person B's like dreams come true. That's so sweet, guys. I'm like all warm and fuzzy. So then we have two, the person's highest ideal for the relationship, okay? Let's get into two. Page of Wands, Knight of Swords. Mirroring upright for this. So we're going to flip it around. So we have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands. All right, so for the person's highest ideals for their relationship, you want to be like, you don't want to hide anything from this person. Whoever B is doesn't want to hide anything from the other party. They just want to be their authentic self. They want to be able to say whatever they want and be okay. And they're also, it's not, so if like if you're also like more cautious about when you pick your fights in this relationship, you don't want to fight over something stupid or silly as B. And then over here we have the Page of Wands, which is all about like um, enthusiasm, making things fun, light hearted, exciting, new. It's like embracing kind of your inner child in a weird way. So they just want to like experience new things and um, kind of entertain you. I'm getting a very much like kind of a Joker vibe over here. Like they like to make you laugh. They live to make you laugh in a way. Um, and then we're gonna go on to card three, which is a person's self they are projecting to others. Five of Cups. Two of Cups. Okay, interesting. Both cup cards. Five of Cups reverse is actually very good. So we're gonna chill. So they want to like encourage you, like again, make your dreams come true, and they're like very accepting of who you are. They know more about you than you. They think, maybe you like have a weird habit of not like maybe you don't want to like fart in front of them or something. Like maybe partner B doesn't want to fart in front of like partner A, right? But they notice when you do stuff like that and they don't care and they just accept you for who you are. That's like a weird conundrum. That's a weird like analogy, right? But that's just what came to my mind. Like they're finding peace in this relationship. They're forgiving you for stuff and they're moving on from like the bad stuff. They don't hold grudges, basically. They just want to love and enjoy you. And then we have the Two of Cups, which is like the one of the marriage cards. It's not the marriage card, but it's like I picture it as the card where you're like, where you cross your arms and then you both take a sip of the cup at weddings like that. And it's like the perfect harmony in a relationship. So you just really want the person you're projecting is like somebody who's really willing to do the hard work and take care of your partner as B, right? And then A is just like accepting you for who you are and loving on you and stuff. And we have the Chariot and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is for where each person is right now with the relationship, the essence of who they are at this moment. I feel like the Chariot, like they want to like in a weird way escalate. They want to escalate this or move on more. Or maybe this is a long distance thing and they want to come visit you. Because there's a castle with this like guy watching right here, right? Maybe he's like they want to come visit you or something. This is where you are each now in the relationships, the essence of who they are at this moment. So maybe they're just longing for you or something, or they want to progress the relationship more. They want more of you, more with you. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, who is like, honestly, like, the Queen of Pentacles is just like a badass. She knows what she wants, and she knows, and she's confident in herself. She's kind-hearted, generous, and she won't put material or mon she won't put material or money over like being good. Like she'll donate to charity, she's generous, she's loving, she's caring, she's nurturing, but she also knows how to take care of her money, right? So maybe you're trying to save for your future of this relationship. Maybe you're saving up for a house or a car, an apartment or something together, and you're like taking care more. Maybe you're the breadwinner in the relationship as B, and you don't mind that. You actually love that. You love taking care of your partner. You have the Two of Cups, you have the World, you have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you really like that, and it's not a bad thing. And then this one's more carefree, like the emotional support. So in relationships you bring something to it to learn. I feel like this one is the more down to earth supportive role, and then this is the more spiritual and creative side, if that makes sense. And then we're going to get to the last cards of the tarot, and then we'll get to your oracles. Each person needs from the other person right now. What do you guys need from each other? I feel like the Six of Coins here, they want to give you more, they want to do more for you, like they want to contribute more to the housing or something. Um, but they're doing it in a creative way, right? Maybe they also want to start saving up for a family with you or something. But they're doing it in a very creative way. Like they're not going to do it in a conventional way. And what I feel like maybe B feels like they need more support or something, or maybe they're annoyed at something. I feel like maybe you're annoyed at the carefree attitude. Like you love it. Like B loves the carefree, like funny side of them, but at the same time, it can irritate them. Like I think in like when they're trying to have a serious discussion with the Knight of Swords, like they might play it off as more of like they might joke it off. But that's just their way of dealing with it. That's what I'm getting from the Four of Cups, and you're kind of like not about that right now because there's something important you want to discuss without that. And what I would suggest for that is you just tell them this is a serious conversation. I know you like to joke and I know that's your coping mechanism, sorry. But you need to I need this to be serious right now. It's just communication, right? If you close off like this, it's not gonna be the greatest. I feel like maybe even you need like some alone time right now. You need to just regenerate. I think you're peopled out and you need to just take some me time, take a me day. Or maybe they're more clingy than you would like sometimes. Um, but you don't have to be at the phone. Just be like, if they text you, be like, hey, I'm reading a book. I'll get back to you later. Or something like that. I mean, that's perfectly acceptable, right? It's all about just good communication, guys, honestly. And that's for B. And then A is just like kind of trying to nurture you right now in a weird way. So we have these just to like give us some more information on the relationship. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Maybe there's somebody in your family that you're not happy with right now, or something, or maybe your partner's family. But if you're not married, they don't have to choose you over their family. And depending on the what's going on and like who does what, sometimes they should I would always pick the side that's right. That's just my personal thing. I don't always side with my partners. I would talk about it first in private to each side, but I personally have to pick what side is right. But I feel like there's maybe some family issues you need to solve, and there's some divine guidance here. Maybe your family doesn't approve of your partner or something. And then let your friends help you. Maybe you need to go out and be with some friends, or maybe like the Six of Coins, like this is their friends gathering and helping each you guys or him. maybe, I'm sorry, I said him, I mean them. I'm not trying to gender anyone. Maybe with partner, maybe with partner B, right? Maybe with partner, this is partner A. Maybe with A, maybe with person A, then you should have them go hang out with their friends so you can get your alone and recovery time. And use that as a distraction to get your me time, okay? I think that's going to be it for pile number one. We got three more to go. And if this wasn't, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this wasn't your reading, feel free to click on a different pile or a different video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Overall, it's like, honestly, like a beautiful relationship. I just feel like there might be some things you're miscommunicating about, and you have the power, you guys have like the perfect power to communicate. You just have to figure out what you're saying and how you're saying it. I hope this helps you guys. It was great seeing you. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Bye, doves. Hi, doves. So we have pile number two here, and it's going to be plant yourself here and the ruby gemstone. Integrity, embodiment, grounded action. So we have plant yourself here. I'm going to read it for everyone. Invite your soul to come all the way in, from your knees to your nose, your cheeks to your toes. Fully embody your life. Drop the defensive walls. Let your soul and land and occupy each and every cell. Anchor all parts of you here and now. Life is here even when death is here. Birth is impossible without it. And you come here to birth this world anew. Don't you remember? Fully commit to living this life. Put your 2 feet and your ancient soul wholly and completely in. This is the card of the one who's committed to being the bridge between heaven and earth. The embodied mystic. They know that they don't need to denounce either heaven or earth. Rather, they are a weaver of worlds, here to embody their soul more and more with each new day. Here to weave the sacred back into everyday life. This card is an invitation to commit more fully to your life as a soul having a human experience. Invite your soul to grow roots and reach deep to that so that you can grow tall, to commit to your humanity and your expansion at once. The rose invites us all to embrace all stages of life on earth, from the bud to the bloom, from the cutting back to the fruit. Our beauty and sweet scent are an embodiment of heaven and nectar, a reward for being here. The rose reminds us to take a moment to properly enjoy the sweetness and that heaven really can be a place on earth. And that's going to be like the overall essence of your relationship or the one you're looking into. If you clicked on this video with a specific person in mind, okay? By the way, exactly 5 cards popped out when I picked up the decks to move them over, and I had already shuffled them. So I'm going to use those because it's like fate, right? It's got to be. So we're going to get into this reading, and there's going to be person A, and I might call them partner A. I've been doing that. And then we have getting face up for this one for some reason, so we're going to do that. Then we'll get to these oracles at the end here, okay? And then we're going to see about partner A, partner B. Okay. Partner A. Excuse me, it's late. Partner A. Partner A. That just flew out. All right, let's get into it. So, for one, we have 2 cards that are going to mirror each other, and they're all going to. And the heart of the relationship, what the core value is, and meaning the strength of you two together. Okay, so we're gonna get this. So for me, I feel like this person thinks it was fated, and maybe it was really hard to get into this relationship, or it's gonna be hard to. This partner A might have their walls up, but I feel like they feel like it's fated, but they're scared of the connection. Okay, and then partner B is like, it's okay, like gently leading him into with the Knight of Cups, gently leading them into this, like just like a trust fall with partner B, like just fall in my arms, I'll catch you, don't worry about it, right? And they're scared to like plant themselves in the moment, to live in the moment. I feel like maybe partner A was hurt in the past. Um, so, and I feel like partner B is just really helping them heal. So we're gonna go to two, the highest ideal for the relationship from you guys. So if partner B can let go of this hurt, this betrayal, this fear, this anxiety, all they see right now is fear, anxiety, and pain and betrayal. They're terrified you're going to betray them. That it might this might be you actually. So they're terrified that partner B is going to betray them, right? So and partner B has doesn't have any intentions of betraying A. They're just they want to take care of them. They want to comfort them. They want to provide them with everything they need emotionally and materialistically. I feel like partner B is well off and can financially support themselves and one other person, maybe more. Or is has the drive to do so eventually. And then they're more of a knight when it comes to emotional, so you might be still considering how to emotionally support them, but I feel like that's what they need the most. They don't need they might look at it as charity if you like provide too much monetary value to them. I feel like they need you to more embrace the cups aspect, the emotional aspect. I feel like they were very hurt and betrayed in the past. Let's get into now as the person's highest ideal for the relationship. So they don't you expect so much from this and well, partner B expects so much from this and partner A is like terrified. Like they don't expect anything but betrayal right now. So it could probably only go up for here from here, right? Um, three is going to be the person's self they are projecting to others. Oh, baby, who hurt you? Okay, I feel like this is specifically what you're projecting to each other. Okay, and you have the Empress reverse, so like they're really wounded, and you can. Okay, I can't say you. Sorry, I'm getting into that habit. I feel like most of you are most of you are probably B, but A is like really wounded, really hurt, and their kindness has been taken advantage of in the worst way possible, and they're just heavily guarded now. They don't want anything to do with anyone. The roses have died around them, and they're only seeing like pain and suffering from any relationship right now, and might want to back off and just wait for them to heal. I think it might be selfish to possibly pursue them right now any further. They're just trying to be selfish for themselves right now. They don't feel like they're desired. They're anxious, obviously. They kind of feel smothered, like maybe you're smothering them. I feel like specifically for this pile, well, maybe they're being smothered by whoever partner B is. I'm sorry, I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm so sorry, guys. Um, then the Five of Swords, they're just viewing you as the Five of Swords, but they're viewing partner B as the Five of Swords. I'm gonna keep correcting myself. I'm sorry. The partner A is viewing partner B as the Five of Swords right now. So partner B, to keep your head cool and keep your emotions out of it, because partner A is probably going to be lashing out a lot because they're hurt, and that's what people do when they're hurt. So I need to like just chill out, calm down, and approach it without emotions and keep a cool head. And then partner A is viewing this as an obstacle that they can see a reason to get through this obstacle, but they're trying to navigate like you know those movies with the lasers that will cut your skin as you're trying to get through them to break into a like a bank to steal something, right? Not the alarm ones, but the ones that'll literally like burn yourself. Like, see that sick burn, guys? Don't hurt yourself. Um, so I feel like that's how they view this, but it's worth getting to because there's a treasure at the end. But A is still like contemplating if it's worth emotionally investing to get that treasure. Okay. Then we're going to move on to 4, where each person is right now. The relationship, the essence of who they are at this moment. Queen of Swords reversed. Oh, child. Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. I feel like you realize you need to stop it. Stop it. Okay. Sorry. So I feel like partner B realizes they need to slow down, and that's why the Knight of Wands is in reverse. They realize something isn't quite working here, and they want to they care enough. They have enough passion to invest into slowing this down and taking time to support B, support partner A and partner B. Oh my God, for the love they have for A is just one of the most selfish loves I've ever seen, or one of the most, no offense, stupid loves I've ever seen. But I really want to meet A now because, like, for somebody to love a person this much, it's crazy. So, where they are right now is they see no light at the end of the tunnel. They're just see all the bad in the world. A does, and they're lashing out and hurting people with malice because they are themselves hurt. So it's like tugging a cactus, basically. That's what partner B is trying to do. They're trying to hug a cactus. Not expect this. So. I just want to wish whoever is watching this video, this might not be the connection for you, but there's so much like love and devotion here. I feel like I'm gonna fucking cry. So I feel like A needs to heal their wounds, and I think they need therapy to do it because something really, really, really bad happened. I don't know what it was, but it has hurt them on a level they cannot heal, and you cannot heal them. Well, and B cannot heal them themselves. So if you are A, I highly recommend therapy. I've been going since I was a child. It can't hurt. It can't hurt to go and talk to someone with um a neutral perspective on your life. And if they're and find the right therapist for you. It doesn't have to be, it's a relationship either way. It's a professional relationship, but it's a relationship you should choose for yourself. You don't have to keep the first therapist that comes along your way. If they can't help you, find another one. That's all I'm going to say about that. And then I'm listening to music right now because I do it to help me focus and channel. Um, and the song that's playing is um Bruno Mars, and it will rain. And it is Bruno Mars, It Will Rain, and it is the lyric that was just playing was every there will be no sunshine without you, baby. So I feel like this connection can last like for a lifetime. I feel like even if it doesn't end up romantic forever, it's a connection that you both care about enough to last a lifetime. But at the same time, you are moving too, not you, B is moving too fast for A. You are, and you're getting, and B is getting frustrated because A is not maybe saying stuff and trying because they may be having trouble with people pleasing. They're saying, "Oh, I'll work better on it. It's okay," or they're not being completely honest because they're lying to themselves too. It's not just you, and that's frustrating you. And you want to move faster, and you see all this potential. They can't right now. They are blind to everything but the pain they're going through, and they can't exist outside of that. That's why you need to slow down and plant yourself in the here and now and ground yourself. I feel like one of you in this connection is psychically, just because you have the plant yourself here card, and a healer uh, of some sort. So you just need to slow down and stop getting frustrated. Do not lash out. There, if you guys both start lashing out at each other, it's finito. It's done. It's fucking done. Okay? So you need to be the calm one. You need to not lash out if they hurt you. Just be like, okay, I have to walk away from this right now. I can't do this right now. So it's gonna be a hard one, guys. It's gonna be a really hard one, but I'm like I've never wanted to cry this much in a reading. I've not been doing online readings very often, but like very much. You've seen them all the videos I have. It's for. But there's something about this that is like touching my feel zone, and can you please stop? All right, we're gonna go to 5. What each person needs from the other person right now. Oh, B needs passion, love, acceptance. Them to accept themselves, for A to accept themselves and them. To like love them, for A to love themselves, to see the good in themselves. And A, and then they're both wands. You have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. You have nearly the end of the journey of Wands suit, and you have near in the beginning of the journey of Wands suit. So you need way more than they do right now. They're just beginning. A is just beginning this journey, and they're just feeling comfortable enough to pick up the pen and start writing their own story. Okay? They just need a gentle. I feel like they almost need a teacher, like a gentle guidance. Like talk it out with them. Talk to them and like try to express like if you have any experience with something similar they're going through. And if you don't, get them help, get them a therapist or something. But like you shouldn't be their therapist. I'm saying like they need somebody to help them basically tell them that this is okay. Like this is a normal reaction. That you're not weird, you're not strange. This is totally okay. God, guys, you're both just so amazing. Such amazing. And that's all I can really say. Like you these really have like B has hearts in their eyes for this person. Hearts in their eyes. They just want to love them, care for them. And you have 2 queens. You just need to go slow with them. They're just starting their journey. You're almost near the completion of it, right? You have a ton of core cards. They're just starting. Have like a major arcana and 1 court card. But I feel like this could be like maybe they need to journal and express themselves. I feel like they need a healthy way to take out this pain. You go to an anger room or something and break a bunch of shit. We're gonna get into your oracles now. I don't think this is a dead end relationship. I just feel like if you can't slow down and you can't nurture them and you're gonna be frustrated and lash out at them, not you. If B is gonna be frustrated and lash out at A and not nurture them and give them the time they desperately need, and trust me, my patience have been tested this month. It's one of the hardest things I've ever gone through my entire freaking life. Just the amount of patience I've had to have this like last 3 months, okay? It is difficult. I have ADHD. I'm not a patient person. But if you can't do that, if you can't commit to that, you can't commit to walking away when A lashes out at B or vice versa, like it you have to make sacrifices here if you want this, and I feel like it's worth sacrificing for yourself. Give your relationship a chance. Need I say more? A needs to free themselves from this pain and agony. They need to stop wallowing in it, and they can't get out of it by themselves. They needed therapy. I'm pretty sure they need or they need a support group or something. And then give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. B needs to give it a chance. Work on it. Help. I don't need to say more. I love you both. Thank you, Dove, so much. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. And I wish you guys the best because I know this is going to be probably one of the hardest things you've probably ever done in your life because I can't imagine doing it. So, love you, Doves. Thank you so much for watching. We're just gonna cleanse the area. Pile 3, welcome. Wishing you guys the absolute best. Spoiler alert about pile two. Yeah. So we're just gonna, man, it hit me in all the feels. All right, get into you guys. We have the calcite, the yellow calcite, and we have the lineage of the rose. So person B, person A, I've been messing up and saying you a lot. So I'm trying to get better at that. It's hard. Okay. Not used to saying person B and person A in real life. Maybe I should call them Divine and Pastel. We're gonna do Divine and Pastel. That's what we're gonna try to do. Let's see if that works, guys. Bear with me. So first we're gonna do Lineage of the Rose, moved by the goddess here for the soul. Soul call, gather. We're gonna read that for you. Here we go. These times, these changes, divisive times, your soul chose to be here right now for this. You're part of the collective team led by the goddess, by the mother of us all, to reweave the thread of the rose back into the tapestry of humanity, to make space where all the people feel cherished and safe, to heal and be healed from the destructive patterns of the patriarchy, to be part of the return of the goddess to the earth. If you have been doubting your path, you're being called to look within and trust the whispers and weavings from caverns deep. The way of the mystic rose is walked by few and known by the heart, not mind. Try not to overthink, rather trust the threads are woven deep. This card contains within it confirmation of the inner call and the reassurance that you are not alone in it. The Mother of us all thanks you for being part of these changes and times for humanity. She acknowledges your devotion in doing so, doing your best to support yourself and others. The journey back home to themselves, to each other, and to Earth. She wants you to know that she is available to guide you and never step she wants you to know that she's available to guide you every step of the way. Speak, sing, and dance with her. You are led. You are led. You are led. So I feel like there's divine guidance here, and I feel like somebody could be a healer, like have a knack for healing. Ooh, camera went wonky there. Okay. All right. We're gonna get to these later. Let's get 5 cards, okay? So the first one. So the lineage of the rose is gonna be like the essence of the relationship, and then we're gonna get into the gory deeds. This is gonna be the heart. And then we have highest ideal. And then we have yourself, what you're projecting in the relationship, each other. Then we have the essence of who you are right now in the relationship, the essence of pile of A and right now in the relationship. That face up. I feel like this one wants to be out. And then what each person needs from the other. Okay. That's A. And we're just gonna do it with B. All right. So let's start, shall we? The Page of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles is this is the heart of the relationship, the core value, meaning, or strength of the two together. This is like bearing fruits in your relationship, or like you're investing in it, or trying to save up for something in this, working hard for it. And then this is like playful enthusiasm, trying new things, joy, um, just finding the fun in things, right? So that's for A, and then we're doing divine and pastel. So pastel is like building something, and then divine is keeping it light, trying new things, enjoying experiences together. And then we're gonna go to 2. Oh my, interesting. Okay. The highest ideal for the relationship. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, and we have the Hermit in the reverse. Divine is trying to reject this connection for some reason. Um, they don't, it's like they don't plan to be in for the long haul, or they're reckless with it, they're avoiding it, they're hasty, or they're lonely. Uh, and then Pastel is like striving to make it work. Um, like trying to overcome obstacles. like trying to manifest this relationship into working against all odds. Like, and Divine isn't about it, and Pastel's like, no, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So let's see how this goes. And that's the highest ideal. So that's interesting. Okay. So we have each person's self, what they are projecting to others. I feel like you're a massive, like, I feel like you're trying to change the, not your, Pastel is trying to assert change on Divine, and Divine doesn't want any of it. They just want to be left alone in their bubble. They're like, they feel like they're the best shit since sliced bread. They don't need to change. And I feel like Divine might be a bit of a play rogue or something, like where they like to play with, like, play the fields, play the odds. They don't like to settle down. They like to be free and soar free, and they feel like they might be trapped with you in this tower if they stay, and they're scared of being trapped and locked down in a relationship. They don't want to settle down for anybody right now. They're just like, I want to soar free, I want to sow my wild oats, and then Divine, I mean, Pastel is like building this like tower to like be together and be like, look, I'm working so hard to make everything work, and I'm doing all of this for you. And we have two reversals. Um, and I don't know why you're not seeing this work. Just come land in my window, like the bird, you know? Uh, and that's what each self they are projecting. And it's to others, so it could not just be you. It could be that it could just be that Pastel isn't seeing that they're really saying no. Like, Divine could be using them, and like, yeah, there other people are seeing it, but not Pastel. I feel like Pastel's kind of blind to it with how much work they're trying to put in to make this work. They feel like they have some sort of hope here. King of Wands reverse and the King of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. So we have each person right now in the relationships, the essence of who they are at this moment. You have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and Pastel has the Queen of Wands in reverse, and they're looking away from Divine. And then we have Divine, who's looking in two different directions, at a silver key and at a wooden stick. There's options here. There, I feel like there's a third party situation here. I feel like they might be having an affair, or maybe they're lying about how close this relationship is. Divine is, and they're just like, I can do whatever the frick I want, and I don't. And then Pastel has a completely, they're trying to make a home and a place for you guys to settle, and then they don't feel appreciated for all that they're doing. Like, they're working so hard and they do not feel appreciated. Oh, nobody likes bad news, but sometimes we just have to hear it, right? So the Queen of Wands reverse is like struggling for control. You're freaking out. Pastel's freaking out because they don't have as much control as they want, and they're trying to constantly grasp for more and more control of Divine, and they're not getting it, and they don't understand. And if you look at it this way, if Pastel is like doing a power struggle or a control struggle, they never really had control in the first place. So what's the point? It's a futile struggle. And then we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Nine of Cups. Each person needs from the other person right now. That's fucking interesting. Okay, so this Nine of Cups, it's like the wish card, right? But I feel like they're just like, oh, you're gonna let me continue to play my games and stay with me no matter what I do. I feel like that's what this Nine of Cup is. I feel like Divine is a play thing, like a playboy or playgirl or whatever, and they're just using the Pastel, and Pastel is just accepting it and doing whatever they want and emptying so many of their cups into this relationship that's not going to go anywhere. And then the only person that's going to win is Divine, who gets their cake and eats it too. And this could be that they're making the choice to change this like behavior from before, the Two of Wands, or they're going to continue to do it behind your back. But that's just like the only little ray of hope I can find here. Let's get into your card. Deception, and stay optimistic about your love life. So, Divine is deceiving you. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Divine is deceiving Pastel, and then stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I feel like you just need to cut ties, accept that this person is not going to change, and move on. Pastel needs to move on from this relationship, whether you're Divine or you're Pastel. I don't know. But Pastel needs to move on and build this relationship that they really want, that they dream of, with somebody who's going to appreciate it. Because you're not going to get the relationship you want from Divine. Can't change people. People have to change themselves, and it's not worth wasting any more of your time or efforts on this. You're going to exhaust yourself. That is it for pile number 3. So sorry. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share. I hope you guys figure this out. Bye, my doves. All right, pile number 4. Get into the reading, shall we? All right, so we're going to get 5 cards for each. All right, so we have the heart, or the relationship, the core of the value, basically, of the relationship, which is the first one. We have the code of the seed, which is going to be the essence of the overall relationship. And then we have the core, the heart, the value of the, like, your relationship, and this is for Divine. And then we'll do Pastel. That's what I'm calling the 2 piles now. It's easier for me. B and A, I was getting like all messed up. So by like saying you and them and stuff, and I wasn't trying to like put anything on anybody who didn't resonate with. So for 2, each person's highest ideal for the relationship. 3, each person's self they are projecting to others, or in the relationship mostly to others. 4, each person is right now with the relationship, the essence of who they are at this moment. And then 5, what each person needs together. Let's get the other 5, shall we? And I'm going to read your essence card out for you after I'm done shuffling this, which is going to be the code of the seeds. We'll get to these at the end. Well, shit. Not taking all of those, obviously. I feel like that's a no. Why do I feel like that's a no? I don't know. We're going to do this one, though. Let's read your code of the seed, shall we? The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Seeds come in knowing exactly what to do. Within them, they hold the potential of entire forests and rose gardens. Seeds have within them the intelligence timing that connects to the intelligence of the cosmos. We're all seeds, future forests and gardens wait to be born. We each hold the codes of a new humanity within us. Change is our natural state. Seeds must be buried in darkness before they can bloom into the light. Seeds can't even begin to bloom without embracing the fertile void of the winter soil. They can they can't reach the flower without outgrowing the strains of the bud. They can't bear the fruit without releasing their beauty to the earth and letting go of the very thing about them that captivated others. This card delivers the message within you that all you need is to create what you're destined to create, to move through everything that life delivers and navigate your way through the terrain. The blueprint has always been seated within. Trust that you are within your code for the most gorgeous rose garden waiting to bud and bloom. Trust those codes, remember that blueprint. All you need to do is take the next step, and tomorrow take the next. If you continue taking baby steps each day on a day not too far from today, you'll look back and discover the most breathtaking garden of all the roses around you, and then fruit will follow. Today, just take the next step. You know what to do. The blueprint is encoded within you. So, I want to say something real quick about the essence of this card. What you can do, your best self today would be just getting out of bed and going to watch TV all day. Your best self yesterday could have been running a marathon. Be your best self that you can be today. It doesn't have to be the best of who you are every single day. Just be the best of who you are today. I don't know why I felt compelled to say that, but I feel like it really matters here. Okay, let's get into the core or heart of the relationship. King of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about hard work and overcoming obstacles, um, endurance, attack, fight for your beliefs, perseverance, mounting a defense. Um, this one specifically is the Seven of Wands represents an indomitable force against all odds. John Henry stands up for what he believes in and is willing to fight to the bitter end. His courage and resolve is an inspiration even to those who disagreed with him. So it's like inspiring. Um, just being you inspires others basically, and you're willing to put in the work to make this relationship work. Like you're not as scared of the hard work. I mean, Divine is not as scared to put in the hard work to make this relationship work. And we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is also not afraid of hard work, but they're kind of a natural at manifesting things that they want, especially when it relates to money. They don't necessarily have to work as hard, and success, and they're great at guaranteeing success in there, but they're also not afraid of putting in the hard work to get there. So I feel like these match so far very well together. The Ten of Pentacles, the Empress reversed. This is for each person's highest ideal for the relationship. Let's start with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like the pastel just wants enough wealth and money and probably already has it to be able to enjoy time with Divine and to go on like trips and maybe start a project together so they don't get so bored, but they don't really need to I work anymore. Um, they just want to have enough money to support themselves and the ones they love, basically. And then for that's the highest ideal for the relationship. They just really want to have enough money to enjoy it and not worry about it. And then for the Divine, they have the Empress reversed, which we've seen before in a previous file. I feel like Divine doesn't feel like they're worthy of Pastel. They feel anxious, undesired. They don't feel like Pastel is that into them. They feel like they're not, they feel like they're not the Empress. Like, they feel like they're not like viewed as like this perfect partner, which I feel like Pastel does view them as that. They just can't see it themselves. And so they just are blocking out the potential in that relationship. So I feel like Pastel has to make the move here. Look at this. Look at how freaking gorgeous they really are. How loving and caring they really are. Like, come on. Love yourself more. We're gonna go to, oh shoot, the King of Coins and the King of Pentacles. Let's go. Then we have the Queen of Cups. Oh shoot, you guys are so like good together. Oh, I'm so happy. I feel like you guys are gonna be great together. Each person's self they are projecting to others. We have the King of Coins and the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is just like loving, nurturing, will have your back in a heartbeat. And the King of Coins is slow and steady, reliable, your rock, and doesn't need to really worry about money. Um, maybe like an RV or mobile home to go on all these trips. You guys, I feel like you guys really want to go on trips. A hopeless romantic for Pastel. Um, Warmth, compassion, love. A good listener, always willing to give you her shoulder to cry on. Extraordinarily creative, always finds a way to make people smile and feel better about themselves. You provide a stability emotionally and love more deeply than you ever have. You might have some psychic abilities presence, so be vulnerable and trust your intuition. Allow your sixth sense to lead the way. And then projecting to others, you might not see it yourself. Then this is for where each person is right now in the relationship. And I feel like Two of Swords, yeah, they're deciding. And the Ace of Cups, okay. I feel like this journey is just starting with you guys. You haven't been together long, or you have, I feel like some of you haven't even like told the other that you liked each other or that you're interested in them. I feel like Pastel needs to tell Divine how they're feeling, or else they're not going to believe it. And then some of you who have, like, they still kind of don't believe it. They're kind of blind to it, but they're thinking about it and they're weighing the options. They're looking at the choice. So for four, each person right now in the relationship, the essence of who they are at this moment. So we'll start with the Ace of Cups. Start with Pastel. So yeah, new romantic relationship or friendship entering your life. Obviously it's a romantic reading, so we're gonna go with that. Maybe you have to be a friend first. You're feeling free and ready to love again, especially if you've recently recovered from a pain of a toxic relationship. Maybe I don't feel like that for Pastel. Just feel safe to give yourself permission to be emotional and show yourself more love. You should also be more open to telling people how you feel. Your experience and increase in abundance. Oh shit, this is the last one. Huh. Yeah, the Princess of Cups, even freaking better. I feel like that happened for a reason, so we're just gonna have the Princess be last and the Ace of Cups be first, okay? I feel like that happened for a reason. If you're feeling confused, this is a great sign to just go for it. But if you're gonna have sex, use protection because the Ace of Cups could be like a fertility hint. Also, the Queen of Cups here, I feel like you should protect yourself if you need to, Pastel. If you're not ready for a baby, use protection. Then the Two of Swords is like they're they're blinded, they don't see something and they're trying to make a decision, okay? You need to help them make the decision. You need to make your feelings known. See, I'm doing the you thing again. Pastel needs to make their feelings known to make Divine more clear on where they stand and what to do. Facing fears, stalemate, denial, opposition, precarious position. Maybe they just got out of a relationship and they've been burned, and they're just recovering from that. Um, I feel like you should still tell them, be like, but be gentle about how you tell them. Be like, oh, I could see a future with you. You're great. You're amazing, or something. But it's okay if you just want to be friends for now and see. I'm like, I would still want to be friends with you anyways, kind of thing. Um, I feel like, yeah, Divine might be have gotten out of a relationship and that's why they don't feel like as worthy as they are. And they might need time to heal, but they feel like maybe they're being put in a precarious position, but I still feel like you need to tell them so they can have all the knowledge to make that decision. And we have the Ace of Wands, the Princess of Cups. Yeah, definitely use protection if you guys are going to have sex because the Ace of Wands is also about fertility. It's about new ideas, new passions, excitement, a spark, creativity, new beginnings. It's just they're getting their passion back. They're getting their self-love back. They're like I feel like the pastel is really lifting Divine up. I feel like this is beautiful. I feel like this is a beautiful relationship. And we have the Princess, which is the Page of Cups. And then 5 is for the what each person needs from the other right now. So something to ignite that passion, that spark, to uplift them, make them feel great about themselves again is what Divine needs. And then what Pastel needs is like love and acceptance and I feel like Pastel just needs like love and acceptance, but you're not going to get that unless you confess your feelings to Divine. Being open, having divine be more open-minded and accepting of them. Um, he ignite like a divine's passion again, intuition. Like I feel like, yeah, I feel like they just need divine to like see them in a way. We're gonna get to your, and they can't do that unless you tell them how you feel. We have worth waiting for and new love. Divine timing is at work in your love life. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I feel like this is a newer love for you guys, and like divine timing is at work here. So you guys are helping you with this, but I feel like Pastel does need to take the initiative, and I feel like you need to be very, very gentle with the initiative. Like no pressure, nothing. And wait for the time that feels right to you. Trust your intuition. You have a lot of cup cards on your side. You're gonna have really good intuition. And just trust yourself to know the timing, but don't wait too long out of fear and anxiety, okay? I feel like that's it for pile number 4. I hope you guys liked this video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share. Please. Love you guys so much. Bye, my doves. Have a great night, and I hope this helped you.